would be, I hope I don't get trampled. That would be my thought. Look at, and it is wet too. It's a wet sand. That's going to be, it's going to be a little tough, yeah? Okay, so we're getting near the start. We skipped ahead. Look at this sea of riders. It's just insane. I don't know how this is going to work. How are people not going to just get trampled? 15 seconds. Oh my God. This is going to be wild. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, there they go. Look at that. What the hell kind of chaos this is? Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that style. They're hung way back. They're in top speed mode. I tell you what, this is like a drag race at the beginning here. I wonder what the top speed on these bikes is. I would have no idea. I would think maybe like 100, 120 kilometers per hour. Maybe more. I really don't know. Maybe 140 kilometers per hour. Maybe around like 100 miles per hour. I don't know. That's a pretty cool coast there. You have that beach and then these sand hills over here. Look at this guy way out in front. How did he manage that? This guy's feeling like $1 million right now. He's like, look at that. Yeah. He's like, I got 1,299 people behind me. I'm leading the pack. What a boss, right? Although, look at this. I think they have 2 waves, which I guess makes sense. I don't know if it's a different class. Or perhaps there's just so many they got to break it up in groups because, I mean, geez. I've never thought in my life, other than like some mod on a PC game or something, I've never seen like 1,000 freaking racers at once. It's insane. Here, I thought NASCAR was crazy when, you have like 40 cars at Bristol or a short track. Jeez. Look at him. Look at him go. So, anywho, you can see that front stretch is really long. I don't know how long, but it's hella long. And then they do come around a corner here, and this is where things are going to get hairy, right? When you have turns, you have jumps, whatever. So they lose some room here. You see how tight it gets? That's tight when you're dealing with hundreds of opponents. But to be fair, they do get a little bit spread out. Look at that jump. How cool is that? Wow. I mean, they're gliding. He is doing a high rate of speed for sure. Jeez. Honestly, it looks fun though, doesn't it? Doesn't it look just hella fun? Wow. Over the whoops here. Those are always can be a little bit tough. Now, if you'll notice, it basically, from what I can gather, it looks like the track is like way down. You wrap around that tight turn, then you come back the other way. And, of course, the backstretch, we can call it, is a little more involved. You have turns, you have obstacles like jumps, all these, these little obstacles, right? And then you end up wrapping around onto this front stretch again, which is literally the coastline, and it's pretty smooth. But what I didn't realize is that this thing is 3 hours long. So, yeah, this is truly just getting a preview of this thing. We're going to watch like one more clip. But, yeah, that's the countdown I did not see earlier. 2 hours, 51 minutes left. This is a crazy race. I mean, that has got to be just one hell of a endurance. I mean, that's what it is. This would beat you up, I feel like, so much. And just surviving this race, right? And how often do they refuel and stuff? I mean, this is craziness. Look at them coming onto the front stretch again. It's so wet, right? I mean, it does look misty or rainy out. Of course, coastline's always going to be sort of wet with the ocean right there. And the tide and whatever. I don't know how high the tide goes here, but wow, this is crazy. Look at some guys are like, I don't know if they're stuck or what. I don't know. This is just so wild. There's so many guys just sitting still. So with that many riders, you're going to have some that either get hurt. You're going to have some that have mechanical failures, maybe some tires blown out, that come unseated off the rim. I don't know. You're just going to have a lot of variables going on, and not everyone's going to have a smooth race. Look at this guy cutting under the ribbon there. What is going on? This is crazy. Well, I tell you what, I'm intrigued. That is pretty crazy. Stuff like this just blows my mind because there's so many different events and motorsports and just sports in general that I just have no idea about, right? Everywhere kind of has their selection, and sometimes you just don't know what's out there. So, we have a lot of sports here in the U.S., but outside of that, it's kind of hard to get access to stuff like this if we don't do it here, right? And that's what I love about the internet. You can find stuff like this. That's what I love about this community. We get to share different ideas and experiences, and I get to learn so much from this, man. This is so cool. I never knew this was a thing. Is this something you have been to? Maybe you even watch on TV or whatever. Tell me your story. Tell me your experience with this. It's pretty crazy, I got to say. And whoever wins this, what do they win? I mean, I'm hoping they get a hell of a trophy, that's for sure. Maybe they get a cash prize. Maybe they get something. I don't know. Because this is a hell of a race. You have that many competitors. And a 3-hour race on a dirt bike just sounds like, quite frankly, sounds like a nightmare a little bit. It sounds fun, but it sounds like it could be up too. I imagine that's a hell of a feeling if you win a massive event like this. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Check out that original link down there. There's a lot to see here, and we just saw a couple clips. So, yeah, please throw a like on there if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community. Keep your great ideas coming. My name is Ian. You're watching 9W Rocker, and until next time, y'all. Catch you later.